twist, the split counts, the catch. Their para elements are so fine.
They've already picked up a bronze medal on the Grand Prix so far this season at Trophy La Ligue last week in Paris.
An edge throw triple loop. Excellent height, but she put her right hand down. This is a very difficult entrance to this lasso lift. They come from a very low level to high. That takes a lot of strength and timing between them. A lot of pair skaters and free skaters are ventured out to work with choreographers that normally choreograph for ice dancers. Kind of fun. This program choreographed by Tatiana Tarasova and Nikolai Morozov. I think the audience doesn't even care about the required elements. This is fun, and they certainly have captured the spirit of the can-can.
Creating some excitement here in the pair short program, Sarah Abitbol, 26 years old, and 27-year-old Stéphane Bernadise of France. They are the 8-time national pair skating champions from France.
The quality of the skating going into these side-by-side triple toes, excellent. Very well timed, very straight in the air. A little quality problem for Stéphane, but other than that, very good. This was a throw that they struggled with at La Ligue as well, the throw triple loop. A very difficult throw. You can see she just breaks and touches down. But the program, fun, delightful, this is what they're great at, and it's the music of their country.
Here are the required elements for Abitbol and Bernadise, 5.2 to 5.6 for required elements.
Well, the only deduction for that I could see would be for the touchdown on the throw, 1 to 2/10 deduction.
And then the presentation score, Susie, obviously the judge is liking it up to 5.8.
Well, those are excellent marks. That's a great push for them.
So that puts them into second place behind Petrova and Tikhonov of Russia. Coming up, Laura Handy and Jonathan Hunt from the United States. Their short program is next when we return. Continues here in Russia. This is Dorota Zagorska and Mariusz Shudak of Poland. Last week they tried to compete at Trophy La Ligue, and during the free program warm-up, Mariusz pulled something in his knee and they had to withdraw, but they seem to be okay here in Russia.
Wasting no time, going right into the side-by-side triple toe loops. It's nice to see a short program where everybody starts to nail everything off the top.
And with that pull in his left knee so far, working through the jumps.
triple sow.
Marius is 6'2", and Dorota is only 5'1", so over a foot between them in height.
Maybe that's what helps them in the lifts. That's one of their strengths, the lifts and pair elements.
I can guarantee you that it is.
It's a beautiful arch position in this back inside death spiral. Trying their hand at a little American theme music. I can't say it quite suits their style. We're used to seeing them in a more of a dramatic role. But their lifts are exceptional. Difficult lasso lift. The rotation begins before the lift ever gets up. Very hard transition. Well, it's got to feel great to come back off of an injury and feel good and really nail these required elements.
Zagorska and Shudak of Poland, the 5-time Polish champions, working through an injury and turning in a pretty good performance in the pairs short program.
Everyone has nailed the side-by-side triple toes, so a lot of pressure for them as well. Very well done. And their pair elements, very good. The throw triple sow, very tall and straight in the air. I thought that maybe she had touched her toe down, but she did not. And the lifts, the lasso lift, a beautiful stretch position here. She steps through. Something's always happening. Those transitions are so hard because you have to keep up the speed and the control throughout.
The marks for required elements for Zagorska and Shudak, 5.3 up to 5.7. Not too bad, Susan.
Well, the high mark, 5.7 from Poland.
And then the presentation scores, 5.3, again up to 5.7. So those marks good enough to put them into third place so far in the pairs competition here at Cup of Russia. This is 21-year-old Laura Handy and 20-year-old Jonathan Hunt of the United States. They took 8th place at Skate America. Right now, Petrova and Tikhonov in the lead.
By Natalia Linachuk. Very important on the double twist to have a great split at the top. Excellent rotation. Beautiful extensions on the push-out.
Only 2 spots available on the U.S. Olympic team this season, and they're looking to try to earn a spot.
Problems on the side-by-side triple toe. Most of the couples have really nailed that element. Together a year and a half, and that is a tall order to hit these elements and to compete at this level.
in such a strong field of pairs, a mistake like that really has got to hurt with the scores.
Oh, absolutely. They made 2 mistakes so far in the required element. What's unfortunate, you can see the potential. They have wonderful leg line. They're a well-matched team. But the confidence isn't there and the power.
Laura Handy and Jonathan Hunt of the United States with some big challenges in front of them. Right now, the marks will definitely hurt with the mistakes that took place in the short program.
Up until this point in the program, everything was going very well. But you can see the newness in their skating. They're just mistimed. He steps into a double. She puts her foot down. And in this throw triple Salchow, very smooth entrance. She takes off of a back inside edge, but they don't quite get the height to clear the rotation. And you can see she's just short on the landing.
Here are the required element scores from 3.8 up to 4.6.
Well, 2 major mistakes, so big deductions there.
They've only been together about a year and a half, so still gaining experience. Presentation scores 4.6 to 5.2. Coming up, the former world pair champions, Elena Berezhnaya and Anton Sikrelidze. They will skate at home when the short programs continue from Cup of Russia. From St. Petersburg, Russia, and last week they picked up a win in France at Trophy La Ligue, but it is their countrymen that they chase, for it is Petrova and Tikhonov. They are in the lead right now. Now, there's been some discussion about the ice, water on the ice at the end here, showing that the ice is melting, and Susie, that can change the way the blade feels.
Certainly, you don't feel as secure, and it's very easy to slip, so you have to be right on your edge.
Anton coming off of an injury where Elena fell out of a lift, cut his left arm. He had to have stitches. That was a little while back, just a few weeks ago, but so far no indication of that injury. Here they are, the 2-time world champions skating in their hometown of St. Petersburg, Russia, Berezhnaya and Sikrelidze of Russia.
Beautiful skating posture as they approach the opening jump. Oh my goodness. They were so close, very dangerous. Their in-between skating is so beautiful and well-trained that when they make a mistake, it looks shocking. Spirals, a very difficult entrance from spiral into a throw triple loop.
My. What do you think?
Shocking, because everything else is so together. And in warm-up, they looked like Olympic champions. Split double twist. Low positions on the sit spin. The stretch and the posture, the control that he has while turning the lift. Her positions are just absolutely gorgeous. back inside death spiral. Her position stretched. His very strong. This program is a beautiful program, but they simply did not skate it well. Two major shocking mistakes.
Well, the two-time world champions will face some major deductions in this short program with the falls. The question is, how far in the standings will they go down with these deductions?
Well, they opened up with a side-by-side triple toes. They got very close. She was tilted in the air, but very dangerous how close they were on the landing. And the skating so beautiful under the throw triple loop. This was shocking. She had great height, great coverage. Just looked like her weight fell too far back to the heel and she wasn't able to secure the outgoing edge.
Elena Berezhnaya and Anton Sikralice of Russia await their scores. Susie, you don't think it was the ice that had anything to do with this incident of falls?
I really don't, Peter. They never came close to the area that's in question. I think they were simply nervous. They held back in their elements.
Well, the required elements, first set of marks, 5.1 to 5.3.
Well, there was a 3/10 deduction for a fall by one partner and a fall on the throw. Those are heavy, heavy deductions.
And the presentation scores, look at this, from 5.6 to 5.9, but the mistakes definitely taking a toll for the two-time world champions. They go into third place. Here are the standings after the short program in the pairs at Cup of Russia. Maria Petrova and Alexei Tikhonov of Russia in first. Sarah Abitbol and Stefan Bernadise of France in second. And a disappointing competition so far for Elena Berezhnaya and Anton Sikralice. They are in third. And remember, you can see the pairs finals and the dance finals over on Lifetime on Friday, December 7th at 6 p.m. Eastern. When we return to Cup of Russia, the men will take the ice. Yevgeny Plushenko looking for his 10th straight victory. And a must-medal day for Matt Savoy of the United States. The men's short programs are next.